Hello everybody, welcome back to another art stream. We are animating again, and we are continuing our animation from last time, which right now, we got some decent progress. We only did a 2-hour stream last time, but you can see the bones are there, right? The bones are there. Now we just have to go in and finish the bones, start putting on, muscle, and then eventually, put a little cherry on top of some skin on it, Maybe a morbid way to talk about my animation, but that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, so we kind of were working mostly on getting, like, the hair bouncing correctly last time. And now it's gonna be the jacket. The motion of that fabric on the jacket. It was really stumbling me up last week. I don't know what it was. But we're gonna see how it goes. Because after we get the jacket kind of done, I mean, the motion on everything else is pretty much done, and then I just have to draw, the shorts and the shoes and all that stuff, which, it moves, obviously, but it doesn't move with a flowy motion like the other stuff is, so I think it'll work out. It'll eventually look good, just gonna take some time. Gar, hello, welcome in. I'm drinking tea, Gar. I'm drinking tea out of your tea mug, my Stardew Valley mug. I don't know why, but my nose is like super stuffy today. Probably because all the horses are like shedding. So I go to the barn this morning and I'm just inhaling so much hair and dirt and nastiness. So I'm trying to drink tea to clear my sinuses a little bit, because hot tea is great at that. And then, the honey in the tea is very soothing for your throat as well. It's very medicinal. But I am using my Stardew Valley mug. Shout out Gar for sending me a Stardew Valley mug. But yeah, I'm just gonna be very slowly working on this animation today. Probably we'll just get the rough sketch done. I'll worry about lining it later. The shoes too, it's like, I'm like almost positive for the shoes I'm just going to use the shoes that I drew in a different drawing and just copy and paste them and trace them. Where did I put the original drawing? Where is that? Over here. It is over here. Yeah, so for those of you who might not know, I did attempt this this whole shebang once, and it just wasn't good. I don't like how I drew her face. I don't like how her hair moved. I also had like way less frames in the old animation than I did the new animation. But honestly, I really like how I did. Like, I took a lot of time and the shoes look good, and like the detailing on like the jacket and the shorts, that all looks great. So I'm really gonna reference the body portion of the old drawing, and not the head. Also, I totes gave her an extra joint on this finger, so we won't be referencing that either. People are gonna see my art and they're gonna be like, look, it's AI, there's an extra joint on the hand. It's like, no, I was just stupid and I don't know my anatomy. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah, because I have, a couple, I think it's just 3. I think I only did 3 frames. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then those 3 frames I took and I just, flipped them. I just did a little flip. And, oh, Yeah, there it goes. It was being a little slow, but you know, little flip. And that's what I did for the animation. I just flipped it. So technically it was 6 frames, I guess, but really it was 3. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna try my best to just kind of copy the jacket and everything from this original drawing, because it looks really good on the original. Don't call yourself stupid. Okay, I was a little yeah, see, like look how long this finger is. I was misguided when drawing these hands. Okay, I guess I didn't look up reference when I was drawing them. I was just like, yeah, that's hand. And no, it doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. It's bad. It's bad. But like I said, if you ignore the hands and you ignore the head, everything else on these original drawings is structured really well. Like, I very much enjoy how everything else looks. It's just them damn hands and that damn head. It's not good. It's not good. But, you know, that's why we're doing it revamp style. And this is going to be, instead of 6 frames, it's going to be 18 frames. So, you know, a little bit smoother of an animation. A little bit smoother. A little bit smoother. So, we'll get it done, you know? But, if I'm a little low energy today, y'all will have to forgive me. I went to the lake yesterday, and, you know, anytime you're out doing stuff in the hot Arizona sun, it's, not great. It's not great. It was a lot of fun, but at the same time, exhausting. So I'm a little low energy today. Just a tad bit. But thankfully, we do have a little bit of a, I feel like the curve is way too high. We do have a little bit of a relief bereavement period from the hot temperatures that we have been experiencing here. It's gonna be in the high 80s instead of the 100s this week, so woohoo! Starting to think you are more meant to stay near an AC unit. Yeah, I mean ideally, right? But you know, you can't always stay cool and protected from the elements. Things happen and you gotta do things. You gotta go outside. You gotta touch grass. But touching grass where I live sucks. Yeah, that's more like it. I don't know why I made the shorts like way longer for some reason. I gotta fix that. Is it the blue layer? Is the layer behind? Yeah. Blue is the one behind, green is the one in front. Sometimes I mix those two up. Is there grass in your 40-degree? Yeah, no, yeah. You wouldn't think. You wouldn't think. But there is grass here that people spend way too much money maintaining with water that really should go somewhere else. Because, you know, I live in a desert. You shouldn't be wasting water. But, you know, people don't care. There's golf courses to maintain. Like, why would they care? They gotta make their money. Which also, who's playing golf in 40 degrees Celsius weather? Couldn't tell ya, but that people are. Unfortunately, people do. Actually a surprising amount of people here that maintain a lawn on their homes, and I don't get it. I don't get it one bit. But then, you know, there's also a decent amount of people that just instead of maintaining grass, they're like, I'll just get artificial grass, which is like, you know, that seems like the better option. Everyone should do that. I don't, like, I'm just thinking, like, about cost-wise, like, how much maintaining turf must be in, like, on your water bill. I couldn't imagine. I don't have grass at my house. My house's landscaping is rock. It's just rock and cacti, which, you know, makes sense for the environment. But, yeah, you know. Okay, so that's like the low point, then it goes up and around. Okay, so that, yeah, that's a little more smooth of a movement. Oops, I don't want to rotate, I wanted to zoom out, thank you. Yeah, it's definitely more smooth than it was. Yep. They're no-diff. They're no-diff. Oh, there was no-diff. Why am I not getting the sound? Why? Hold on. If I refresh it. Why is there... Do you guys hear the no-diff sound? Because I don't hear it in my headphones. That's crazy. I don't know why I don't hear it in my headphones. Usually on like my other stream, on my game lobby streams, I hear a no-diff. Okay, so no, there's no sound on your end either. No no-diff. Huh. I think we've had this problem before, haven't we? I'm gonna have to look at like, hold on, settings. No, that just gives settings for like how the no-diffs look, not like the sound settings. Might be something I have to go into Streamlabs itself to like edit. Anyways, thank you, Gar, for the $5. We will now do a sketch redeem for Draw Klee with her Dodoko. Oh yeah, I know what that is. The Dodoko? I exactly know what that is. Yep. I definitely don't need a reference for that at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't need a reference. Watch. This is Klee. I'm gonna give them a little crown just because I think they deserve one. And then their Dodoko, it's their Dodoko is it looks like a dodo. It's a, you know, big flightless bird that they're just gonna hold. Yeah. That's what you wanted, right? Okay, no, for real, for real. I'll look up a reference for real this time. Oh my goodness, this thing's adorable. Hold on. Oh my god, what is this creature? What is this creature? I love it. I love it. It's so tiny and fluffy. Did you see, Gar? Did you see the I think it was Genshin posted a potentially AI image? I was like, "Oh no. Oh no." I'm not going to make any claims. It was just a very quick thing I saw on Twitter. But I was like, "Oh. Yeah, that hand does have 6 fingers on it." It was not a good look for the company. I don't know if it was Genshin though. It looked like it was Genshin, but it could have been some other anime-related thing, I guess. Which creature? The Clear, the Dodoko. Well, I'm assuming the Dodoko is the little fluffy little thing that looks like that. I'm assuming. You know, it kind of looks like that. I'm assuming Klee is the little girl-looking character, which is probably not a little girl. According to anime rules, you could look like a child, but you could be like 1,000 years old. So, you know, you never know. You can't make assumptions when it comes to anime. Genshin hired an advertising energy, and the agency used the AI. Oh, yeah. Gotta be careful with who you hire. I can't imagine paying a company to make an advertisement, to make some kind of piece of art, and they just spit you out AI. I'd be like, I'm suing you for all you have. I'm taking you down. But, you know, it's good to hear that it wasn't Genshin directly using it, and that was in some kind of separate third party. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Okay. What reference do I want to use for this? What do we want to do? I don't know how... Is this thing supposed to be like the size of your hand? In some references, this thing is like tiny. In other references, it's quite big. I don't know. Genshin's rather anti-AI, which is part of the reason why they won't go union for voice acting. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like it can be funny if a game has like computer generated voices, like for Tamagotchi Life. It's a computer generated voice, but it's not, I don't think it's necessarily using AI. It's just like a text to speech kind of feature, you know? I don't like the idea of, you know, using AI to replace voice actors, because then you lose like the soul of the character when you just use tech, or, you know, you use an AI, and it's just like there's no feeling, there's no life behind any of the lines. You know, gotta love anime with their little dot noses. They can't have like a full honker. No, it's gotta just be a little dink. Little dot. I will say I'm using a little bit of a chibi style reference for this drawing. So, fair warning. If it doesn't look, you know, exactly like Genshin style art. Which I can't replicate anyway, because I can't draw I almost said I can't draw AI. I can't draw anime. You know, they both start with A. It's not the same thing. Not the same thing, brain. Don't mix those two up. Genshin is run by someone who really loves art, music, story, backdrop, etc. So much art and soul put into it. Oh yeah, I agree. Like, you know, Genshin has its controversies around like its character designs and such. But, you know, that's just how they want to design their characters. That's just what they're gonna do. Could they have more variety? Sure, there's always room for more variety, but if that's not what they want to do, I mean, hey, it's their project. So, they can do whatever they wish. Obviously, people still like it, regardless, so. And I will admit, there are some very, very cute character designs in Genshin. I just, on principle, don't play gacha games because I feel like to really enjoy gacha games, you gotta spend a little bit of money. Obviously, you don't have to, but, you know, it's just my own personal preference. Are these little, like, hearts? I think they're, like, heart-shaped. Little hearts on the hat. When it comes to free games, if the game is fun, I do believe in giving to the developers some kind of money. Yeah. I mean, that's how they make their money, right? So it's like, if it's free and I like a game, you know, I'll throw it a couple bucks every now and again. You know, I've spent a dime or two on Pokemon Go, but actually most of the time, I actually don't spend money on Pokemon Go. Because I have found a way to get Google Play money for absolutely free through a little service called Google Play Rewards. So I just quote unquote make a bunch of money on that and then spend all that money on Pokemon Go. So, you know, it works out for me. It works out. I usually don't have to put my own money in. But Pokemon Go is like also a little different for me just because I feel like I wouldn't put money into it. But I do because it's like something I do with like other people and we all play together and it's like a social thing, you know? If it was just me playing by myself, I probably wouldn't put money into it. I don't know. I think Pokemon Go is like the only like free to play game that I play. I don't really play like that many other like apps. Like I guess like the TCG Pocket app counts. But you know, that playing is a loose term for that game. I kind of turn it on twice a day to collect my free packs, and that's about it. I don't really do the competitive aspect of the game or anything. I just want to collect the shiny cardboard. Shiny virtual cardboard, that is. But yeah, you'll never see me put a dime in TCG Pocket. You just won't. You just won't. It's just never gonna happen. Ah, yes, Gar. Yes. I got an email about that issue today, actually. So I will be changing that. I haven't really looked into the options, because you know I do all of my donations, tipping, whatever you want to call it, for my streams through Streamlabs, and they sent me an email and they're like, hey, you have to change up your settings because we're getting rid of this thing, and so you gotta change it. And I've just been delaying on it. But now that like the due date for it is like tomorrow, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go in and change my settings. Fine. So I don't really know what they're gonna make me change. Why is my thing not okay? I was like, why is it not drawing? But yeah, I gotta look into it. But I was aware, so thank you for the reminder, Guard, though, because we all know how forgetful I am. Oh boy, do we know how forgetful I am. So the reminder's actually welcome. Especially on days where days like today where my brain is like super just foggy. The extra reminders are needed. I can be forgetful. I can. This is a well-known fact. This is not opinion, this is fact. I'll be going about my day. I'll like wake up in the morning. I'm like, okay, I have an assignment due tonight. I have to do all these other things. I gotta go stream. I gotta do all these things. And I like make a list in my head. I'm like, okay, that's what I gotta do today. And then it'll be like 7 o'clock and I'll be like playing Pokopia and I'll be like, oh no, I had an assignment due today. Like I didn't remind myself this morning and yet I still forgot. That's just how it be. That just be how it be. I feel like those ears are too long. I'm thinking about like how I draw Max, because like his ears are super, that's even too short for Max. His ears are like out here when I draw him. You know? I draw him with big ol' honkin' ears. Not everything has big ol' ears like that. Eyes are kind of like this. It's got just like a little V mouth. There we go. Look at that. Freaking cuties. Freaking cuties. I'm gonna make the little thing a little rounder. There we go. Very cute. Very cute. Alright, well, I think that is our little request done. I think that is request done. I can get back to drawing this monstrosity of animation. Oh. Yeah, you're not a VIP over here, right? Only VIPs can post links, I think. What is the... Oh, I don't even have that. I don't even have that on my... What is it? On my redeems for the channel. My other thing, I have a redeem to become VIP. But I have not done that here yet. I don't know, Gar, have you earned VIP on this channel yet? I don't know. I don't know. Who's to say? I feel like the legs are like basically the same going back and forth here. Like basically. It's like frame 8. Yeah, frame 8 and frame 6 are the exact same body-wise. So I can just take this and steal it. I can steal my own sketch. then I just have to adjust it a little bit. I would assume I've hit 4 years on Game Lover channel. Probably. But I've only been streaming here for only a little while. Well, not necessarily true. I've only been streaming here consistently for a little while. Because I used to stream art quite frequently, actually. I used to do a lot of art streams way back in the day, and then I got demotivated from doing it, unfortunately. But, you know, we're back to doing art streams again, you know? We're doing them. Not as consistently as I might like, but we're doing them. Why did I make the jacket so long here? Makes like absolutely no sense. What was I doing? I want to be able to see the shorts underneath still. How cheap indeed, how cheap indeed. I still have to... I keep saying I gotta do it, but I still have to freaking... There's some kind of... I think it was a chat mod that got rid of those on my game lobby stream, and I just keep forgetting to put it over here on my other stream. I gotta write these things down when I remember. I do tend to forget. As we mentioned, I do tend to forget these things. I suddenly have a country kind of accent for some reason. Okay, so it was 8 and 6 were the same, so... I'm assuming 5 and 9? Yeah, 5 and 9 are the same. I just have to edit. Because instead of the shirt leaning this way, it now needs to pull the other way because it's moving the other direction. I'll have to fix the physics on the jacket eventually, but you know, if any of you were here for my streams when I was doing the ponytail, oh my god, that ponytail took me quite a while to get the, like, physics of the swooshing back and forth to look even halfway decent. So, yeah. And I still probably have to do some more tweaking, but, you know, it's a work in progress. They call it a work in progress for a reason. Because it's a progress. And this, I'm just going to switch how this looks. Kinda like that. Take a stick, you know, place it all over your Switch too. Yeah, that way every time, you know, I go to play Pokopia, it's just like, it's a reminder right there, always. I did for a minute try to do other kinds of, like, reminder systems. I was like, oh, you know, I'll like have, like, I literally made, like, bracelets that have, like, tasks on them where it's like, do these today. Those didn't work. They got annoying really quickly. They unfortunately did not work. But, you know, the thought was there, the effort was put in. It just didn't work out. Why is there's like a frame? I could have sworn there was a frame where it, like, clipped out and she didn't have clothes for a second. But I guess not. I guess it's just these that I still have to... Because this is a whole separate motion from the rest of everything else. These, like, 5-ish frames. Because if we took those out of the equation... You know, you get that, which is very choppy, because I just deleted some frames. But yeah, progress. Progress. Slowly but surely, progress. See, why is it like... Why does this jump up all of a sudden? I guess it, like, that hip is, like, coming forward a little bit. So I guess that makes sense. I guess. It kind of drops down here. up. Back down. Okay. Motion on that is decently smooth. Decently. I might need to warm up my tea again. It is getting cold. And by cold, I mean, you know, lukewarm. It doesn't really get cold. But it's lukewarm. You don't want it to be warm, you want it to be hot. In what teacup? I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream. You didn't hear me. I am using the Stardew Valley mug. I did give you a shout out for it, Gar. I did. Specifically, I am drinking a raspberry tea with honey, which technically, if you want to get technical, raspberry tea is not tea because it doesn't have the tea plant in it, right? But like, we don't have to get that technical. Tea is putting leaf in water and drinking it. Like, that's as technical as we need to get. You did say, Gar, thank you for notifying me of the notifs, because again, it just does not. It just doesn't do anything. Oh gosh, this short is gonna play in my eardrums, isn't it? Okay, so what are we specifically wanting? Full body Edita with Ushi, with his Ushi. Ushi is the little bull. I can't think about this. I can't think about this without thinking about the bull from One Piece that Luffy rode. Which was just like adorable. I can't wait. One Piece is almost back, guys. Oh, we're so close. We're less than 2 weeks away. We're so amazingly close. But what, you know? Any day now, One Piece, any day. And my life will be fun again, because I shall have One Piece in my life again. And I don't have to worry about the worries of the world. It's just me watching One Piece, and everything is grand. Alright. Let's see, how do I want to go about this? Ushi, you want me to draw like a full body, and yet Ushi is kind of like blocking the full bodiness of what I'm trying to like get a reference for here. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just do some very rough sketch lines. Just kind of place out where everything is. Oh my god, the forced perspective on this is gonna go freaking crazy. Just roughly sketch in the hand here. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I've never been good at drawing abs. I've never, like, I don't draw men. I don't draw men very often. I like drawing women. Maybe because I am a woman and I'm more familiar with women because I can use myself as a reference. You know, that might be part of the reason. I don't know, I feel like artists in general just have preferences for that kind of stuff. Like, from what I've seen, you know. Some people can't draw men, some people can't draw women, some people can't draw animals. Like, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, you know. I can't draw muscles. It like ends up making them look like overly bulky and weird and blacky, and I don't know. Like, the traditional way to draw abs is just like, there you go, done. But if you want to, like, detail it out a little bit, you gotta draw, like, all the little connections. And then even then it's like, what is that? What is that? And it looks like bricks. It just looks like bricks. I know I went to architecture school, but you know, some people built like a brick house, you know, that is a friggin' word, but do I know how to draw it? No. No, I don't, which is why I need to study anatomy, because I am not good at it. Consider this practice for drawing muscles. Well, I'm like barely drawing, because it's like such a like side view. Oh gosh, the like perspective. He's also like kind of like leaning back. So it's like you don't even really see this shoulder at all. And the reference is like... It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Professional digital artist, everyone. Not just digital artist, thank you. I do traditional art as well. I just don't do it as often. I'm working on some paintings right now. They're simplistic paintings, but they're paintings. They are, technically, by every definition of the word, paintings. See, the men get noses. Sometimes. He has a little bit more of a nose. Instead of just like a like a dot, he's got like a little you know? It's a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Suggestion of nose. See, but I don't know how to draw like... So when I draw like people, I always give them like lips. And like... Anime men don't have lips that are like defined. Not to the same extent as women. I don't know how to draw men. Make his freaking chin pointy. It's man. That's how men work, right? Point chin, then it's man. Point chin. Chin point, man. He's got some freaking killer freaking eyebrows though. Like look at these eyebrows. They're like I feel like these are not even like, they're probably not real eyebrows, right? They're just like you know how some people get like the eyebrows tattooed on? That's what I think this guy has. Also, they're like way too high up. And the reference, they're like way down here. He's also kind of got Sephiroth bangs. I don't know if we noticed this, but he kind of do got the Sephiroth bangs. That like big M shape. Ito is an Oni. Oh, that makes sense with the horns, right? That makes sense. That makes sense. Speaking of horns, might as well just draw them in right now. I feel like this one's a little out of line. It's only like it's like One Piece, guys. Everything's like One Piece. It's just like One Piece. What isn't like One Piece? Bad things. Anything good is One Piece, anything bad is not One Piece. I did make a little joke. We were watching this show called Resident Alien last night because we were just like, let's just put something on, right? And this show is literally about like an alien crash landing on an, alien planet and like looking for ship parts. And it's like, oh my god, this show is Pikmin. This show is Pikmin for real. This show is just the plot of Pikmin. Which, is funny. It's not actually really Pikmin, but it just felt like Pikmin. Essence of Pikmin. Automatically treated as a bad guy as a result when all he does is cause mischief and he likes to play his childish games. Well, I mean, if you have literal devil horns, I feel like you gotta be a little careful about your image. People are gonna make assumptions. Like, you can play your games, but then also be like, I don't know, give to charity every once in a while, and be like, see, I am a nice guy. I just like to do some japes every once in a while. I just like my japes. My goofs and my gaffs. People are gonna make assumptions, might as well not care and do the thing anyways. You know, I feel like that was a plot of a movie. What was that in Zootopia? It's like, if people are only gonna see me as shifty and shady, then there's no point in being anything else. Zootopia, teaching us lessons since 2020? No, that movie's older than 2020. 2016, I'll say. I don't know when that damn movie came out. It came out in a time. In a time, in a place. You know. It's a movie that happened. Now they have Zootopia 2, which is a movie I have not seen because I'm not paying money to go see Zootopia 2. I very rarely go see movies anymore, unless it's something I'm like really interested in. But the movie theater is just way too expensive, so I just tend not to go. I'll just, you know, I'll wait for the movie to come out on Disney Plus or Netflix or whenever it comes out on, you know, streaming, typically. Movie theaters are super expensive. Only reason to go now is for the popcorn. But you could just make popcorn at home. You make popcorn at home and then just, you know, watch your movie at home. Which is exactly what I do. Slather some butter on popcorn and it tastes just like movie theater popcorn. It's like almost the same. It'll never be exact, but you know, it'll be close enough. Trying to like understand this like hand wrap he's got. I guess I don't need to understand it. It's just like I can just draw what I see. But at the same time, it's like, what is going on with this thing? Are they, I think they're like tattoos. I think the red is tattooed, or it's, you know, Oni markings. And then there is like some kind of like hand thing on his hand here. Orion, welcome in, welcome in. Nice to see ya. We are drawing Genshin, which is not what was on the docket today, but we had a request. What I am supposed to be drawing is I'm doing a short little animation, which I will play for all to view. But, you know, this is our main project. We're doing a little side project right now. little side project. It's always on the docket when I'm around. Yes, Gar has a tendency to request me to draw Genshin, and you know, we let him have this because, you know, he's a long-time viewer, and we let him have these things every once in a while. So if Gar wants me to draw Genshin every once in a while, we say okay, Gar, and then we let it happen. Tried to help you practice anime. You know, I do be not super good at this style, so it's like, you know, we can make the excuse that that's the reason. But we all know the real reason. Is Gar wants me to draw Genshin. Like, because hey, chat, do you notice how he doesn't ask me to draw any other anime besides Genshin? Technically, this is also anime. It's just the Pokemon anime style. So, it's just a different art style, even though they're both anime. Just a little different. Both of them look really good. Thank you, Orion. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Always appreciate a compliment. I'm sure I got you to draw Pokemon in the past. Yeah, but, like, it's mostly Genshin. I think you did ask me to draw a Pokemon trainer once, and I'm like, I don't know how to draw that. So I just drew, I think it was Dawn instead. Because for that specific sketch redeem, it was draw from memory, and I'm like, okay, well, you gotta give me someone I actually know. Because otherwise, it's just not happening. You know, it's gotta be fair a little bit. Not entirely, but, you know, I gotta have an idea. Trying to draw such also. I don't know how much success though. PFP finished to go whip. You know, I have days where it's like, sometimes it's like art just isn't happening, and then I just gotta do something else, you know? That's just how it goes sometimes. And that something else is usually video games, but not exclusively. Not exclusively. And, no, I will not be detailing this freaking rope. If we're expecting me to do that, I'm not. I'm gonna draw lumps that suggest the shape of rope. And we're gonna be satisfied with that. It's just, that's what we're doing. He's got tattoos and he's got like a thing on the thing. Okay, well that's basically what my reference is showing. There's like a split second in this video where he's like actually got a good look at the full body, where it's not being blocked by his little creature. What was the name of the creature again? Ushi, that's what it was. Freaking little Ushi. Can I not go frame by frame like I can on regular YouTube videos on freaking shorts? That sucks. Because in regular YouTube, I can just do that. But not here. Ushi, his little bull. He's just a little baby. You know? He's just baby. Sometimes there's just little guys. And he is just the definition of a little guy. Trying to remember my perspective I'm kind of drawn at here. Dude, why does this character have 1,000 details? It's like kind of a lot. Like, good thing that Genshin is not frame by frame animated, because I couldn't imagine. Literally would be crazy. Currently the PFP, one I'm making, trying to do my OC. Head part is in line art now. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Yeah, line art takes me a really long time because I'm very meticulous about my line art. Sketches I can kind of just, you know, throw together, but it does take me a long time to do sketching too because I am not super fast about anatomy and stuff, so it takes me a while to get it all proportioned correctly. But you know, we get there. We get there eventually. This guy's got like big puffy pants. Alright, I'm calling it good on Ito. I'm gonna say that's good. I'm moving on. I'm drawing the bull now. Which, for perspective reasons, he's gonna look probably bigger than he actually is. But you know, that's how perspective works, so. Ito looking good. He looks alright. He looks alright. Let's draw on the body first so I can place the legs exactly where I want them. Does this thing have eyebrows? It does. It's really hard to see on that reference I was looking at. He do be having some big samurai looking eyebrows. Hope you guys know what I mean by samurai-looking eyebrows. But, you know, it's just like, you know, like the samurai crests? They have, like, the stylized things on them, you know? You know? Yeah, he does have a roof on his back for some reason. I don't know why. He do have a roof on his back, though. He do. Jater, hello, welcome in. Sorry I didn't see your message before. I am currently drawing a Genshin is what's going on, but overall, the main quest is animating this little dance. That's the main quest. We're on a side quest right now. So, you know, gotta work on that first. Side quest before all, you know. Would be funny if you believed you're gonna finish your main quest on stream. Oh, are you kidding me? I said I was gonna finish the sketching maybe today. Like, animation is not a fast process. I had no illusions that that was getting anywhere close to done today. So, don't worry. It wasn't on the docket of things that I thought was gonna get done. It just was not. Can I have like a side angle of this little cute little cow man? Like all the references I'm seeing are very much. Well, that's a plush. That's not gonna give me all the detail I need. Side view of Ushi, please, Google. Does my man have a tail? I mean, he's a bull, I would assume. But I you know, these reference images aren't showing a tail. Oh, wait. Yes. There is a reference with the little tail. He's got like some kind of shape to his markings back here. Some kind of shape. A shape that's a shape. It's shape. I feel like his head's not big enough. How do we feel, chat? I feel like his head needs to be bigger. feel like he's like very head heavy. Yeah, that looks better. I just have to draw the damn roof on his back. If I can get a good ref for it. And then we got like, actually, yeah, no, this line would be kind of like this, and I've got like a house kind of shape. Kind of like that. And he's got some kind of samurai face on the side. Which I am not gonna be able to perfectly replicate. So we're just gonna do something a little rough maybe. Just to give it some kind of shape. There we go. Okay. Okay. Dokie. Give it a little bit of edits here. I spent way too long on that, Gar. I spent way too long on that. Are we happy with it? Are we happy? I think he looks cool. Making it look like Ito's doing a Pokemon battle. I mean, a little bit. A little bit. But that's what it is in the video. In the video you sent me, he is pointing and the bull goes into battle, just like Pokemon. This could be Ito's Pokemon card. You know, I just have to draw like the like card shape around. But I'm just saying. Could be Ito's Pokemon card. But yeah. We'll call it done for that. Considering I think 90% of the stream so far has been Genshin related. I'm going back to my animation now. The main task of the day. And we can get this going. I think I'm gonna edit the ponytail a little bit. I think I want the ponytail coming. Oops, I'm still on white. Coming out. No, it's still jumpy. It's still jumpy there. That a little better? Well, do you have a few minutes before I make another request? No! No more requests! No! No, I must work! I must work! I have things to do! But you give $5 each time. I'm gonna be honest, Gar. That last sketch, that was more than 5 minutes of work. Or $5 worth of work. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This may be like a $10 sketch. So much damn detail on that damn character. technically it was 2 characters if you include the bull. My prices do charge extra for extra characters. I had one person, they commissioned me for something, and then they came back and they're like, hey, can I do another commission? I want like 6 characters, and I'm like, okay, just so you know, that's like, you know, 6 times the work, so it's gonna be this price. And then they just didn't reply, and I was like, yeah, you know, I understand. I gave you a very big number, but at the same time, you asked for a very big commission, so it's gonna be a bigger number. So, you know. That's how it is. That's how it is sometimes. I find it so, like, odd. Like, sometimes I'll get someone that commissions me, and it'll go completely smoothly, nothing wrong. They were super happy with their first commission, and then the second commission comes, and they're like, yeah, this is what I want, and then, you know, I'm like, okay, cool. And then it's just radio silence. Just absolute radio silence. It's like, where did you go? Come back. So, you know. Be how it be. Your description says $5 per sketch, but yet it also says quick sketch. Yeah, I think this probably... Here, you know what? If I go... Where is the settings? There's a... I can't remember. There's a setting somewhere that will say, like, how long it took. Preferences, privacy, shortcuts. There should be like an info thing somewhere. History? No. That's not it. That's not it. Where the... Okay, now I'm curious. Now I gotta look it up. Where the hell do I find the information? Yeah, there's an information tab. Where is it? Information. Information. There. I found it. It took an hour. Well, an hour including this sketch as well. But an hour. I sorta heard the notif that time. Sorta. Jesus Christ. I just want to work on my animation. I just so desperately. You know, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth, you know? Oh, hey. Clip Studio, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Oh, please don't. Please, please, please. Please just say you're loading and you're not gonna crash on me. I don't remember the last time I saved. Oh no, please. I literally just went to save this drawing and now it's not saving. And oh. Oh, thank God. Okay, it figured it out. Save. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. I almost had a panic attack. but it's fine. Oh my god. I don't... It's like taking forever to do... Because I'm trying to save this sketch now. It's like taking forever. It usually doesn't take this long, which is why I was so concerned about it. It's still saving. It's still saving. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Why are you running so slow? What is the reason behind this right now? You shouldn't be running this slow. I was nervous for you there for a second. Yeah, I was nervous too. You know, we didn't do a ton of work on my animation today, but we did do some. And I didn't want to lose it. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, even just like closing that out took like freaking forever. Okay. Whatever. It's fine now. It's fine now. It's been rectified. Okay. What is this? What is this third request? What is this third request? Okay. Forte. From Rune Factory. I've never played Rune Factory. It's a game that I know pretty much nothing about. I think I watched like some kind of video on it once. It was a long time ago. 'Twas quite a long time ago. Oh, see now okay, now that I'm looking at the character. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh, you're making me draw armor? Yeah. Yeah, gonna need reference for this. For sure, for sure. Because though I may have small amounts of experience drawing anime, I have even less drawing armor. Ooh boy. Okay, that's alright. We figured this out. We figured this out. And again, that anime, like, suggestion of a nose. I'm helping you practice today. Yeah. You could say that. You could say that. Oh gosh, it looks so... I'm just like marking out the placement for the eyes, but it looks so alien when you just draw those big old circles like that. Actually, I think these need to come down a little bit. I'm also emptying my wallet too much. This is what you asked for, Gar. I didn't ask for this. This is what you asked for. This is your consequence for taking me away from my mission today. Your wallet must now be emptied. This is your penance. Google, I'm not going to that market anymore. You don't have to remind me of it. It's like, hey, you have a market today. I'm like, no, I don't. Actually, no, I don't. I was supposed to, and it got canceled, which is why I'm doing my art stream, because I don't have to go anymore. So, because I was gonna have to cancel, but I didn't have to, because didn't have to go. Now I get to sit here in the air-conditioned house and I get to draw instead, which is arguably better than being out in the heat. But you know what? I'm still making money. Courtesy of Gar, I'm still making money regardless that my market got canceled. So, you know, everything worked out in the end. You're making my money. That's typically how artists make money. They take money from other people and I give you a product in return. You know, that's typically just how everyone makes money, actually. That's just how money works. You exchange it for goods and or services. Which I provide both because I give the service of commissions, but I also have goods in terms of like prints and stickers and stuff. So I provide both, which is, you know, kind of cool and awesome for me to do. Then people can buy my stuff and I can eat because I'll have money. And I don't have to play into the starving artist trope. I can just have money to do stuff. It is quite nice when that happens. Gotta love that good old copy-paste flip, huh, guys? That looks great, doesn't it? It looks super good, and no one say otherwise. No one say otherwise. Okay, don't think about it for a second. Just don't think about it. Now, see, now it looks normal again. Now it looks like something was intentionally done here. It just looked a little weird for a couple seconds, but everything worked out in the end. Actually, I think I made these eyes like too big. Oops, they're not on the same layer. I'm gonna shrink them a little bit. Sometimes the references we use are not necessarily easy to replicate, and then I gotta go in and I gotta adjust my proportions. Am I getting a product though? You're getting practice while you stream. You're getting to see me do art that you requested. That is a service. That is a service, my friend. That is definition of service. I might as well change the title of this stream to trying to animate while drawing Genshin. Well, this one's not Genshin, but maybe trying to animate while drawing anime. You know, we'll make it a little more generic. I listened though, I changed it from Genshin to another game. You did. That is something. Gar likes something other than Genshin. Just coming in, news. Hot off the press. I always forget that I can't, like, fill in areas super fast. Because, like, if I try to go fast, like, it doesn't go all the way to the edge of where my pen is. But if I go slow, it goes all the way to where I'm actually drawing. You know, that stabilization feature kicks in a little too hard when I'm drawing really fast. Do like other things. Just Genshin takes most of my time ever since I first started playing it. Yeah, you know. That's me with Pokemon, so I can't judge. I think we all know how much of a Pokemon fanatic I am. I'm basically like those guys in the games, the Pokemon fanatics that wear like the Pikachu and Eevee costumes. It's basically me, except I don't have one of those onesies. Oh no, Japan has a specific name for those though. They're like, oh, I can't remember. They're like, they starts with a K, I think. I don't remember. There's a specific name for the onesies. Cursor just taking the shortest path of your movements. Yeah, you know, when I draw slow, it draws exactly where I want it. When I go fast, you see how much further the pen tip is going than the actual line? It doesn't go exactly to plan. To draw slow, which is what I do anyway, because goodness knows I cannot draw fast, even if I wanted to. It's just sometimes I want to draw a little faster, just when I'm like filling in areas, and then my cursor says, no, actually. I don't know what you think you're doing. But we're not allowed to do that. It's like pulling a trailer. The trailer will follow the shortest path behind the hitch. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're towing stuff. You know, I've done a little bit of towing in my time, and thankfully I've never had any issues. But if you're not careful, there will be a swift reminder, as in your trailer will now be, you know, jackknifing, and then you are in a really bad place. It's gotta be careful, gotta be careful. Gotta be a little more deliberate with where I put the bangs. That did not look particularly good the way I drew them the first time. Never understood bangs. Like, I'm sure, like, you know, there's obviously people who like having bangs. But for me personally, I hate having my hair in my face. So, like, I feel like having bangs would be an absolute, like, my worst nightmare. I always have my hair, like, in order, so it's not in my way. That's the last thing I want, is for things to be in my face. I'm reaching my limit with my bangs, always in my eyes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it. And then, like some bangs you have to style or else it'll look bad. Like, people that have micro braids, or not micro braids, micro bangs. The micro bangs, like, I feel like if you don't style them every single day, they're just gonna flip upwards and, like, look bad. And you gotta, like, get the, you know, the iron, flatten them down every day. I don't have time for that. Anything that takes more time than either just brushing my hair or just, like, putting it in a ponytail or something, it's like, no, it's too much for me. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not doing all that? I'm a very low effort kind of person when it comes to my appearance. I just want to be comfortable. And if I'm comfortable, that's what matters. I don't need to do a whole song and dance. It's just so people are like, oh wow. Like, you know, whatever. I don't know. Like, I knew girls when I went into high school, like, they would spend like an hour before school putting on makeup. I'm like, dude, we're in high school. What the hell? Like, you're not going on a date. You're going to math class. You know? Like, there's a time and a place to get dolled up, but math class ain't it. Math class is just not it. Been avoiding getting my hair cut until spring gets here. Yeah, I don't really cut my hair. I probably should, but I kind of just, I let it grow. And then that's it. It grows, and then that's it. However it wants to grow, it just grows. Not every person goes about life in the same way. Some girls like to look good anytime someone might look at them. Oh yeah, and you know, that's fine. Like, I'm not gonna judge anyone. I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna go up to someone and be like, you're wasting your time. You know, because that's rude. It's whatever a person wants to do. That's fine. Just don't judge me for choosing not to wear makeup every single day of my life, because I don't want to. I just don't know how they had the time. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how I value sleep. I'm not getting up an hour earlier just to put on makeup for math class. Absolutely not. But then again, there were girls who were trying to, you know, impress people they were going to school with. They, you know, had crushes on other boys or sometimes other teachers, which is weird because we were all minors because we were high schoolers, and it's like having crushes on professors is weird, but whatever you guys want to do, you know, that's fine. But, you know, I didn't care about that at all. Okay, well, I got her head, which is potentially the easiest part, because now I have to draw armor. And that's a different story. That's a whole different ballgame. She's got like a very thin neck. I feel like I need to thicken it like a little bit. Like, I don't know. It just looks very thin. I feel like, and then like her shoulders. She kind of actually has like a curve. It's not like a straight front view. There's a little bit of a curve to the body. So this side will be a little longer than this side. Just a little bit, just a little bit. like general proportions for everything here. Forte is usually the character I marry in RF4. See, whenever I play games, I almost like never choose to do any of the romance subplots. I think the only one I ever like really committed to was in Skyrim, and I married specifically Lydia, because I was like, yeah, we're gonna go on adventures. Because she was all strong, and I was like, yeah, we're gonna go on adventures. And then she died, and I had to reset the game because I was distraught that I killed my wife in the game. But like even in like Stardew Valley, I never really care to do like the whole like marriage things. I don't know. I'm always too focused with other parts of the games where it's like I need to do my farming, I need to do my mining, I need to do my fishing. And it's like I'm on a tight schedule. I don't have time to go run around the town and give all these people gifts. It's like I don't have the time for this. Oh, she's got like, okay, so she's got like puffy kind of sleeves here. Interesting. You found you to be rather pretty. Well, thank you, Gar. I appreciate the compliment. I know. Is my face just absolutely beautiful right now, right? My little PNG tuber model. It's totally what I look like, exactly. This is how I look. I don't look like anything else, right? I definitely don't do live streams where I show my face. What are those? Those don't exist. Funnily enough, I think I married Islanda only the one time, never bothered with marriage in the other playthroughs. That's what I'm saying, it's just like not my top priority. Anytime I play a game. It's like, I think the only like real reason I married Lydia in Skyrim is because like she was like already kind of there. Unfortunately, because I already did the whole quest line with the, I don't remember what they're called, but you know what they're called, the people in Whiterun. You know, I already went through their whole schmiggy-dig. So, and then Lydia was like right there, and we were already like close because all the quests that I went on for the people in Whiterun. So it's like, yeah, she's here. Let's do it. Which is not a great mantra for marriage. Is yeah, they're here. Why not? I don't recommend that line of thinking in, you know, real life. In video games, you know, do whatever you want, but... like, there's people in Stardew Valley that they will specifically marry Clint just to, like, divorce him and then get with Emily. Like, just to, like, rub it in Clint's face. Like, haha, I have Emily. And, like, that's funny. Or, like, people haven't, like, done that yet. Right? But that's what people are talking about doing. Since now Clint is now a marriage candidate in whenever the new Stardew Valley update comes out. Poor Clint. Well, you know, unfortunately, you know, it'd be one thing if, like, Clint was just like, oh, I have a crush on Emily, and, you know, whatever. But he like, took his, like, crush, like, way too far with her, and then it became kind of, like, incel behavior. It's like... I don't know. I'm very much hoping, because Concerned Ape is, like, going through and purposefully making Clint a marriage candidate, that he kind of fixes Clint a little bit. Like, you can still keep him awkward, you know? You can still keep him kind of, like, shy. That's totally fine. Just the, like, hints of incel that his character gives off. Fix that. And then Clint's character's fine. Just, like, have him get over Emily after Emily rejects him. And then it's just like, oh, okay. You know, that's fine. And then it's like, oh, okay, cool, yeah. And then that's all, literally all you have to do to fix Clint's character. That's all you gotta do. It's super, super easy. But, you know, we'll see what actually happens. Because we don't know yet, because the update is not out. And, you know, who knows when the actual update will come out, because Concerned Ape is not great about, not great about getting updates out super quick, but, you know, he's one guy. I'm not gonna judge him too bad. He's got stuff to do. Clint isn't evil, just awkward. Yeah, I mean, like, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like, just like, it's fine if he's awkward. Just take care of the incelness, and everything is fine. I think he needs to bite the bullet, just talk to Emily, rip the band-aid off. Well, there's a whole, like, cutscene. Oh, actually, is that in Stardew Normal or Stardew Expanded? I'm not sure, but there's this whole, like, cutscene where, like, you're doing, like, a fashion show with, like, Emily, and, like, Clint is there doing the fashion show, too. And it's, like, I don't know. It gets, like, awkward because Clint says something awkward, and then it's just like, oh, you know? It's like, I don't know, man. Something needs to be done. Something. I just don't know what. technically an incel? What do you say? You are not, Gar, though, because you have a girlfriend. So that's not true. Girlfriend that lives 2 countries away, but still. Long distance still counts. Also, it's more like this, the behavior. It's the behavior that comes with it. It's just like the whole like women are just awful and I'm the nicest guy ever and they just don't want to date me because women are just stupid. And I hate women, and like that kind of behavior. It's like there's a difference between being like single and just being like, you know, I'll work on myself and like find a relationship eventually. And then there's all women must die. Because they're not in a relationship with me. You know, 2 different patterns of behavior. I think they need a hug, you know? Probably. Like, someone just needs to sit him down and be like, hey man, are you feeling alright? You got some emotions built up there. You want to talk about it? Because that's really what it is. It's people being angry at it's like people angry at circumstance and then blaming others for it. And, you know, there's all kinds of different things that go along with that. It's not just, you know, it's not just like a man thing. There's literally all kinds of different people that do that, where it's just like, I'm just gonna blame the world for my problems because it can't be me. And it's like, sometimes it's not you, but sometimes it's just life is crappy and you gotta keep going anyway. That do be how it just is sometimes. Life is crappy and then you gotta keep on living anyway. There are femcells out there. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, again, it's on both sides of the aisle. And again, not just about this specific issue. People just need to find, you know, an outlet for whatever is going wrong in their life. Which is like, you know, that's fine, but you gotta be healthy about it. If you're not going about it in a healthy way, it's actually just gonna make things worse. Because you're not actually helping to solve your issues, you're just blaming other people. And at that point, just gotta get some therapy. Just gotta get some therapy. Which is okay. People demonize therapy. People demonize it. And it shouldn't be demonized. It's very helpful to a lot of people. How in the world did I just get a voicemail No one called me. I didn't get a call. I just got a voicemail. How does that happen? I don't know. I don't know. It happened though. So, like, I have poor service. I just went to voicemail. I don't even, it's not even someone in my contacts though. I'm like 99% sure it's a spam call. Like pretty sure. Wish there was a way to stop spam calls. Like, can we just like, can we collectively just work together as a society to like get rid of those? Would be ideal. Alright, well, I think that's about it. I think we get to call this one completed. Where is my... There it is. Took me 42 minutes. Not as long as the other one, but decently as long. Decently. Next time I'll ask for the hair down. Well, all the reference images that I'm seeing, her hair's up. In ponytail. I guess there are a couple. There's a couple with her hair down and she's not like wearing the helmet. A few. But like all the, like most of the reference images, hair up. You know, you gotta have your hair out of your way for battle. She's a knight, she's wearing armor, she's gotta go to battle. I'm assuming, I don't know. I don't know anything about Rune Factory. Not a game I've ever played. But you know, new game Fridays. Maybe someday. Someday I will draw, or play, I mean. Maybe one day I'll play Rune Factory. You never know. You never know. She's the only knight? The only knight? That sounds like a bad system for a kingdom. You can't just have one. You can't have one. You gotta have, like, a cavalry. Yeah, that's a bad system. What happens if she gets injured? It's like, oh, well, the kingdom's screwed. That's funny, though. That's funny. Alright, guys. Well, I will be winding things down, though. I do have to go. I'd love to stream more and do more of the animation and whatever. But I have to start dinner because it's nearly 5 o'clock. if I don't start dinner now, dinner's not going to be ready till very, very late at night. So I have to go cook so I can eat and sustain my life. But thank you all for joining. It was a very, very fun stream. You know, I'd like to think I drew the requests better tonight. You know, I didn't, I wasn't as, like, sloppy and quick with them. You know, they look a little bit better tonight. What will you be making? I am making chili. That same chili recipe I gave you, girl. I'll be making some chili tonight. Because it's super, super easy. And I need that right now because I am very tired. If it sounds good, I might be inspired to copy. The chili was amazing. Nope, I'm just making the chili. Just making the chili. I have, like, I don't know. I have 5 recipes that I cycle through often, and then every once in a while, you know, I'll do something else, you know, but, you know, 9 times out of 10, I'm circling through the same 5 options. Huh, maybe like 10 options, but, you know, I'm no gourmet chef. I don't have the energy to be making elaborate meals every day. But yeah, it was super good, 4 days worth of food. That's why I love making it. That's why I love making chili. You just throw a whole bunch of stuff in a pot, and then you have leftovers, and it's great. It's super awesome. Because when I make, like, pasta, like, I'll have maybe a little bit of leftovers, but not, like, a ton. I like having leftovers so I don't have to cook every single minute of my life. That's a big thing. It's just, like, you live every moment of your life until it's time to cook the next meal. Like, that's what life is. But, with that all being said, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go cook some food. So, thank you guys for joining, though. Thanks for the requests, Gar. I hope you enjoyed them. You know, you can take a little screenshot, whatever you want. You know, I'll probably post these in the Discord, too. I'll post them in the Discord for you. But, yeah. If you are not already, make sure you drop a follow. Make sure you check out my commission info and my shop. You know, always got good stuff cooking up in the shop. Buy some stickers, buy some prints, you know. And while you're at it, join the Discord. Follow me on my other platforms on TikTok and Blue Sky. And yeah, next art stream will be Wednesday. So I hope to see you all then. Goodbye and good night. Bye, guys.